My name is Mehdi Bin Hamidi. I am the Senior Patrol Leader for Troup 279. As part of the commitment to serve the community, we decided to make this educational video to debunk some of the myths circulating about the COVID-19 vaccine. Vaccines are perhaps the best hope for us to end this COVID-19 pandemic. 2 vaccines have been authorized by the FDA. Those 2 vaccines have been distributed in the Washington state. It's likely you've heard about these vaccines on social media or from other family members. The rapid development and approval of these vaccines will make you hesitant about your safeness and the effectiveness. Therefore, we decided to make this video to debunk any of the myths circulating about the COVID-19 vaccines. We are here to let you know that we are not to convince you, but here just to educate you and to debunk any of the myths about this new COVID-19 vaccine.
Do you know how effective the COVID-19 vaccine is?
We currently have 2 FDA-approved vaccines. One is developed by Pfizer and the other is developed by Moderna. Both vaccines require 2 doses. The Pfizer vaccine is taken 3 weeks apart and the Moderna vaccine is taken 4 weeks apart. Both vaccines are shown to be 94 to 95% effective.
What happens if I don't get the second dose of the vaccine?
You most likely won't be protected from COVID-19. The first dose primes the immune system and the second creates a lasting protection.
But what will happen if I don't get the second dose of the vaccine on time?
You need to get it as soon as possible, even if you're late.
I have 2 questions. Can you please explain it to me?
What are they?
How long will it take for the vaccine to start protecting me?
Generally, you should be protected about 14 days after you receive your second dose of vaccine. Remember, skipping your second dose could leave you unprotected. The vaccine is not 100% effective, which means there is still a chance you could contract COVID-19. However, researchers believe that you should less likely to get as sick as you would if you were unvaccinated.
My next question is, will I need to get vaccinated multiple times in my lifetime?
We do not know how long immunity to COVID-19 will last. Some vaccines produce a lifetime of immunity, but others may take the annual flu shot, require regular immunization to provide continued protection.
Good question. The COVID-19 vaccine is unsafe because it was developed so quickly. The vaccine is proven safe and effective. Although it was developed in record time, it has gone through the same FDA process as every other vaccine, meeting all safety standards. No steps were skipped.
Is it true that the COVID-19 vaccine has severe side effects such as allergic reactions?
Some participants in the vaccine clinical trials did report side effects similar to those experienced with other vaccines, including muscle pain, chills, and headaches lasting for a day or 2. These are signs that the vaccine is working to stimulate your immune system. If symptoms persist beyond 2 days, you should call your doctor. Although extremely rare, people can have severe allergic reactions or face nerve condition called Bell's palsy. That's why experts recommend people with a history of severe allergic reactions to the ingredients of the vaccine should not get the vaccination.
I have heard a couple rumors about the corona vaccine. One of them is that they can alter your DNA. The second one is that there are microchips in the vaccine that can track you. Is this true?
The vaccine contains messenger RNA that creates protein spikes. Protein spikes helps your immune system recognize and create antibodies against the coronavirus. This will help you with future infections. After our messenger RNA is completed with its instructions, your body will destroy it. Regarding your second question, there has been thousands of videos on Facebook talking about microchips in the vaccine. Although this is false though, there will be no microchips inside the vaccine and no microchips tracking people.
The COVID-19 vaccine causes infertility in women. Is that true?
No. Misinformation on social media suggests the vaccine trains the body to attack cyclin 1, a protein in the placenta which could lead to infertility in women. The truth is, there is an amino acid sequence shared between the spike protein and a placenta protein. However, experts say it's too short to trigger an amino response and therefore doesn't affect fertility.
Is it safe for me to get the COVID vaccine if I'm pregnant or breastfeeding?
No data are available yet on the safety of COVID-19 vaccines on lactating women or on the effects of mRNA vaccine on breastfeeding infants or on milk production. mRNA vaccines are not thought to be a risk to breastfeeding infants. People who are breastfeeding may choose to be vaccinated.
Can you get the COVID-19 from the vaccine?
You cannot get the COVID-19 from the vaccine because it does not contain the live virus in it.
I've already been diagnosed with COVID-19, so I don't receive the vaccine. Is that true?
If you have already had the COVID-19, there's evidence that you can still benefit from the vaccine. At this time, experts don't know how long someone is being protected from getting sick again after recovering from COVID-19. The immunity someone gains from having an infection called natural immunity varies from person to person. Some early evidence suggests natural immunity may not last very long.
Hussein, can children be vaccinated?
The Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine is available to people aged 16 and older. Several companies have begun enrolling children as young as age 12 in COVID-19 vaccine.
Some people think they're not at risk for severe complications of COVID-19, so they think they won't be needing the vaccine. Regardless of your risk, you can still contract the infection and spread it to others, so it's important you get the vaccine. Once the vaccine is widely available, it's recommended that as many eligible adults as possible to get the vaccine. It is not only to protect you, but your family and community as well. People believe that once they receive the COVID vaccine, they no longer need a mask. Masking, hand washing, and physical distancing remains necessary until a sufficient number of people are immune. The best protection we can offer each other right now is to continue to follow the current guidelines. As more people are vaccinated and experts have a better idea of how long natural and vaccine immunity lasts, public health experts will update their guidance as necessary.
So, when will it be my turn to get the COVID vaccine?
Because the supply of the COVID vaccine is currently limited, the CDC is providing recommendations about who should be vaccinated first. Each state has its own plan for deciding who will be vaccinated first. The goal is for everyone to be able to get the COVID-19 vaccine as soon as large quantities of the vaccine are available. For example, in Washington, we are currently in phase 1B of this vaccine distribution. This is available to anyone who is 65 and older, including people who are 50 and older that live in multi-generational households. This is in addition to people that are eligible to phase 1A, including healthcare workers who are at high risk of COVID-19, also including first responders, people who live or work in long-term care facilities, and all other healthcare workers that are at risk of COVID-19.
If we use all the tools we have, we would stand the best chance of getting our families, our schools, our communities, and workplace back to normal. If we wear a mask, get vaccinated, stay 6 feet away from people or crowds, and wash your hands often, we can end this pandemic sooner.
Make sure to wear a mask, make sure to wash your hands, and stay 6 feet apart, and take the vaccine.
Okay, please, if you have any more questions about the vaccine, call your doctor.